Alright, so new part of the book. I know this is backtracking a bit, but I didn't really want to do this at the time. So we are just going to do a little bit of backtracking. So if you could pay attention, keep this note in your book, you want to go to a new page. We are going to get a chance to come back. But you will need this to complete the set homework over the weekend. So we've dealt with our arithmetic sequences, and I'm going to guess that we are probably the least familiar with this topic because we haven't seen anything sort of like it before. So I wanted to let that sit in before I talked about sums of a sequence. Not that it is any more difficult, but I just thought a bit of a break and then coming back might give us a bit of a leg up. So a sum of a sequence is simply allowing us to find the sum, or what's the word sum mean?
Multiply.
Multiply?
Plus.
Add, so it's a repeated addition, correct? So if I wanted the sum of the first four terms here, it would be 2 plus 8 plus 14 plus 20, correct? So that'd be 10, 24, 44. Cool? So the sum of the first four would be 44. Often these sequences are really big and they might ask us to find the 70th term. And that's pretty disgusting, correct? Now I could show you how this law is created. And I might do that at a later date, but I don't think that week 3 of year 11 is where we start doing divulging of laws. So my advice to you would be make sure you've got a clear note of this in your book. You'll probably find it on your formula sheet too. Okay, the one that I gave you at the start of the year. I've got a copy here on me, but the one that I gave you at the start of the year. So we need to use this formula to find the sum of the points, sum of the following arithmetic sequence at the, give me a number bigger than 10.
69. 11.
We'll go 60, well, 61st, sum of the first 61 terms, alright? I've written that question poorly, but what I'm getting you to do is find the sum of the first 61 terms of that sequence, correct? Now obviously we are assuming that T1 or our A value is 2. So what do I need to find out to get my S61? What do I already know? Do I know N? Do I know the number of terms I want to sum?
Yes.
How many do I want to sum? 61. So it'd be 61 divided by 2 times 2 times A plus 61 minus 1 times D. Correct? Just by seeing this number, I've already filled out 3 of the unknowns in my equation, correct? How do I figure out A and D? What do I need to do? I need to look at?
First time the difference.
Yeah, I need to look at my sequence so I can see from inspection that my first term is A equals? What does my A equal? 2. And my D value here equals? I'm just going to write T2 minus T1 just so we're aware of what's going on. 8 minus 2, which is 6. So you're 100% correct there. Now all I have to do is sub those values into my equation, correct? I might just put these over here. A equals 2, D equals 6. So I get 61 over 2. 2 times 2 plus 61 times minus 1 in brackets times 6 and bracket. So 61 on 2 is 30.5 times by 4 plus 60 times 6, 30.5 plus 364. Put that in my calculator and off we go.
11,000.
What did you get?
11,102.
11,102.
102.
Cool. If I was unsure of this process, what could I do? And what I'm going to get you guys to do is prove that my process works. What should I do? Should I go through and add up the first 61 terms? pretty cumbersome, correct? What I want you to do now is to find S4 for the same sequence. Already know A and B, correct? So it shouldn't take you too long. You just got to rewrite that formula with our appropriate values. Cool? Off you go.